Hello everyone, welcome to my review of Transformers Legacy United Deluxe class Cyberverse Universe Slipstream. Not at all based on her appearance on what she looked like in the Cyberverse show, because this is very much inaccurate. She was not a repaint with a new head of Windblade at all. And also I thought, since everyone's talking about the Age of Primes or Studio Series stuff, let's go back to 2024. Because I don't have any 2025 figures yet, so let's just take a look at this gal here. And as I said before, she is a repaint of Windblade, sadly enough. Now, while I love that mold, she looks nothing like that in Cyberverse. Now, as someone who has only seen like the first season of Cyberverse and nothing afterwards, and Slipstream appears in stuff afterwards, I have never actually seen the show when she was in it. However, TF Wiki exists and there are images on there, and yeah. So let's just take a look at her first and foremost. We have a new head sculpt, which is the only thing that is new. As you can see, it is actually a nice like female Starscreamy head. Then also we have a chest paint here, which the chest is actually the same. I had to like look at it because of the paint. It looks different. However, I wish that they gave her a new chest to kind of more accurately, you know, have like a cockpit here. But they kind of try to do that with the paint, as you can see. We also have the nice wings here, the nice arms with the spike poking out. We have some nice silver here on the thighs, and then we got some nice green teal-ish, I don't know, I'm not good with color names. We got some of that color here on the legs. We got the nice black here. We got the nice feet here. We have the backpack that compresses itself pretty well. And the back of the wings. Overall, I think that she looks nice. Now, I don't know if I'm gonna repeat anything I've said in the Windblade review, because I think that this mold is great. I love it. It's a great mold for a female Transformer, so I can see why they picked it for Slipstream. The problem is, they should have just given her a new mold, because she looks nothing like this in the show. Right? Nothing. And also, I've seen people complain about the paint. I like it. I mean, the coloration itself, like in robot mode, it looks fine. You know, you got some of the stuff here and here. Then you got the black, you got the purple and the darker purple. In robot mode, I think the coloration overall works. I think in jet mode is really where the colors are kind of like, they're not horrible. I mean, it is just like a kid's first project, I guess, in that sense. All right, we're just gonna put some paint here, but overall, I like it, so I can't really complain about that. But let's go into weapons. So let's get you a bit out of here. And in the open box that I made 15 years ago about this figure, I asked if Windblade also came with the same weapons. I should have known the answer was no, because Windblade comes with a sword. No, she comes with two guns that I guess are supposed to emulate the null rays. However, they didn't remold the arms, so you can't put them in here. You just can't like plug them in order, or like down here. You can't plug them in. It is so dumb that they did not do that. I will say this, Cyberverse fans, it feels like, you know, Hasbro just doesn't care at all. I'm sorry to anyone who likes Cyberverse, I'm sorry. But let's look at the nice. I like the black paint that we have here. I mean, obviously everything is made out of clear plastic, as you can see from the front here, which is I think compatible with blast effects if you have them. I do, but I don't want to grab them. But as you can see with the peg and also the front, this is basically made out of clear plastic with some black paint. But overall, they look pretty nice, if I do say so myself. And if you want to attach these things under her arms, just like Windblade, there is a hole, so you can plug it in on the underside of the arm, like so. So she can start shooting Autobots, Windblade in particular, with her new null ray kind of weapons, I guess. There you go. So she has weapons. Other storage locations include, as you can see here, the two holes on the wings. And yeah, nothing really on the back, sadly enough. So you do have some other storage locations, but the wings are mainly for, you know, jet mode. But you can do it if you want to. I mean, let's see what it looks like. There you go. It looks dumb. This is a complaint that I've had with this figure since I owned it. I don't know if I talked about it in the Windblade review, but as you can see here, this can move. However, there is a little nub here that is supposed to peg into like a hole right there, if you can see it. I don't know if you can really see it. Right there. However, it doesn't necessarily really peg in. It's too easy to let go. Just an issue that I have with this figure. But let's move the weapons off to the side, rotate this bad boy back down again, and then let's get into the articulation segment. So her head can do a full rotation. As you can see, you also have some up and down, and not really much side to side, but you got some nice up and down. Then her arms can technically do a full 360, however the wings get in the way, which also can move and also can go up and down like this. Then her arms can also rotate out as well. You have a rotation, a swivel up there, and a bend at the elbow, and also rotation at the hand. Obviously, I mean, the original version of this mold was a sword wielder. Articulation in the hand is needed. Then you got a nice looking waist rotation that can go all the way around. You got legs that can go forward about that far, and also can go backwards about that far, and can go in and out, and also a bit of a swiveling up here. A knee bend, and also an untabbing here. However, you can technically use that. If you untap this back piece, you can actually, let's see here. As you can see in here, there is like a double hinge thing. So you can just use that for like high kick purposes if need be. That could be counted as articulation as well, because why not, right? And then the feet can ankle tilt, and the feet can also go a bit up and down. So you do got some good articulation, one of the reasons why I actually like this mold. And yeah, I love the leg articulation that you get extra with it. But now that we're done with all of that, let us move straight into size comparison. Now the thing is, I only really have a couple of Cyberverse figures here, so I'm just gonna bring them in right now. So here we have Slipstream next to Windblade, Chromia, and Tarn, the only good Cyberverse adjacent figures that I have, because technically the only one that was ever actually Cyberverse was Windblade, because that is animated Prowl, that is comic book edition Tarn, and well, that's Windblade. Overall, they don't look too bad together, even though, yeah, inaccuracy for both Slipstream and Chromia is kind of a bit of an annoyance. Also, they've been doing a lot of women for this one, because also Shadowstalker, which I also have and also don't like, is also a woman, so they've been doing a lot of women for the Cyberverse, something I've noticed. Where's Bumblebee? Where's Optimus? Come on, man. But let's get them out of here. Let's bring Slipstream in a bit closer, and then let's go into that transformation. So, to transform Slipstream into her jet mode, let's get to it, baby. So you can just start off by folding these things out. That will make things a bit easier. Like, actually, no, it won't. But what you want to do is you want to take this here, you want to rotate it up, and then what you want to do is you want to come here and split it like so. Then double hinge the front of the jet out, double hinge this piece out as well, and then you want to straighten this out like so. Also move the wing out of the way, and then you want to just lift this up, make sure that it envelops the head, and then close the back up. And there you go. That is one piece already fully done. And also can then push it down in order to fully get everything into place. There you go. After that, what you want to do is you want to come to the legs. And what you want to do is you want to take the heel piece here and rotate it forward as you rotate the foot backwards. Oh, there you go. Like so. So just rotate this down and also rotate this so that it kind of clicks into place. There you go. Then what you want to do is you want to rotate the waist all the way around. Then undo these pieces in here and rotate them up. And there is a tab here and also tab here that goes into the slot here. And also this bottom slot right there. So you want to take these pieces and rotate them up and tab them into place. Then what you want to do is you want to take the legs, and as you can see in here, there is that double hinge again. You want to double hinge it upwards. Double hinge it upwards. Obviously rotate you out. There you go. And then what you want to do is you want to, as you can see in here, tab the legs together. Tab this back piece together as well. Just tab all of this stuff together as it should. And then for the almost finishing touch, what you want to do is with the hand, you want it to grab that piece there and also the piece there. So you basically want to take this and just make her hold on for dear life. And then finally, what you want to do, as you can see, there's a little tab here that goes to the slot right there. So just tab that in. And then for the final touch, you want to take the landing gear wheel and rotate it down to finish it off. There you go. Put her down. Also tap this back in. Put it down. And there we have Slipstream in her jet mode. So here we have Slipstream in her jet mode. And once again, I would like to say not accurate to show model. And also, this is kind of where the colors become a bit of a mess, I will agree. I mean, look at this thing. Well, I did like the coloration in robot mode. Also, this sometimes doesn't want to go down all the way. I don't know why. Whatever. But like, look at this. It's just a mess of colors. Because this is the image that people saw about Slipstream. And they were like, wait a minute, this just doesn't look all that good. And it's like, yeah, look at that. It's just a vomit of colors. While I did like it in robot mode, here, sadly enough, it does take a hit. However, let's just look at the details of the jet, starting with the front of the jet. We got the nice cockpit. We got the nice, I don't know, thickness here, I guess. We also have the nice silver, maybe. I think that's actually silver paint over here on the nose cone. Nice little cockpit. We also got the nice wings with these things, which I do not know how they are supposed to go. If they are supposed to look like this, or if they're supposed to go like this. I just do it like this because I don't necessarily care. We also have the legs back here, being legs as always. We also have basically the robot here. And this is where kind of my problem comes from, and that is the chest. Look, they could have given her a new chest because the chest doesn't do anything in transformation. It just sits there being a chest. So there is no reason why they did not do like a new chest on this figure. I think that overall it is a disgrace that they did not give her like at the very least a new chest, and maybe also retooled the jet mode a bit in order to look a bit more like the jet mode from Slipstream in Cyberverse. But overall, you know what, it is a nice looking jet. However, Windblade did it better. So now then we can look at the weapon storage, and we don't really have much in the terms of weapon storage. We have like 2 holes here under here, and that is it. However, this one cannot really be used because the arm is in the way, so you can only plug it in on this one like so. And the same thing can happen on the other side. There you go. Basically, this is the weapon storage that you got for Slipstream. Yeah, they gave it an attempt, let's just say that, okay? Because I think this looks really dumb, especially with this jet mode, specifically. If they gave her if they retooled the jet, because I've seen sometimes what they can do with retools. For example, that retool of Studio Series Optimus Prime from the Bumblebee movie retooled into Rise of the Beast Optimus Prime. It's like 2 completely different figures. And here they were just like, yeah, let's just repaint it. So let's just move then straight into the next segment, which is Stats Comparison. Let's bring in the squad. So here we have Tard, Chromia, and Windblade in their vehicle modes. And overall, they don't look too bad together, if I do say so myself. But as you can see, Windblade is very nicely colored. All the coloring had thought put into it, and this was a vomit of colors between the two. You can also see how she is literally the same. No differences at all. I like her with the rest of them, but that's just because I like the mold. Because Windblade has a good mold, which you can't really say a lot of the times, because let's be honest here. The only other one that I own is actually the RID 2015 one, and that one, my goodness, that backpack. But yeah, so let's get these guys out of here. More importantly, let's get these Giles and Tarn out of here. And let's bring you in closer a bit for the reverse transformation. So let's get Slipstream, that I will not call Windblade again, back into robot mode. So what you want to start off with is very simple. You want to take the wings and untap them from in here. Simple as that. Just rotate them up. Then what you want to do is you want to come here to the arms and untap the hands from here. So just undo the hands and move that off to the side as well. Then you can take these pieces here under the legs and just untap them. Come up here, rotate these out, and as you can see, double hinge. So you want to double hinge it down and then rotate these down, and they will actually have a tab here. that goes into that slot right there. So you just want to take it and just tab it in. Take it, tab it in. And there you go. Then split the legs. And then what you want to do is you want to push these two against each other. Fold the heel back, fold the foot forward, and then push it all the way back until it clicks into place. It does kind of like a soft click, not a loud click, but it clicks into place. And then rotate the waist around, and there you go. We're almost done already. Then what you want to do, you want to come up here, fold up the landing gear, and then split this, which can sometimes be a little bit of an issue. There you go. Split this, rotate this backwards. And then what you want to do is you want to, as you can see in here, we have another one of those double hinges. And you want to double hinge this in. Do the same thing on the other side. So double hinge it in. Close this up. This tab goes into that slot right there. So just close it up. And then take the nose cone and flip it up. And then under here you have a tab that goes into the slot in there. So just line the two up and tab it in like so. And then all you have to do is rotate these things out until you can kind of like click the tab in. And also make sure everything in the legs is tabbed together as well. And here we have Slipstream back in her robot mode. So, final thoughts on Slipstream. What do I think of her? Well, I keep thinking she's Windblade. To be honest, I keep thinking she's Windblade because she is just Windblade. Now, I'm a bit conflicted here because while I don't think that this really works as Windblade, especially because, you know, Windblade is just supposed to be a feminized version of Starscream. I love the mold. I think the mold is one of the best molds ever for like a female Transformer, or as they're called, fembots. The mold works fantastically as a fembot. It gets the waist down and like the stomach and waist like a woman has perfectly without any compromise, like having an entire vehicle on the back. And that's also it. It cleans up the back pretty well compared to most other fembots, let's be honest there. It's not a perfect thing, but overall, it's better than what we've gotten normally. Because if you look at every single one of the G1 RC figures, she just carries the car mode on her back. Even the Masterpiece could not figure out how to make it look good. So I love the mold, but I don't think it works for Slipstream. So my recommendation is, do I recommend this figure? Yes and no. Kind of. I mean, if you can find Windblade for like, you know, the same price as Slipstream, buy Windblade. If you can't find Windblade, I guess Slipstream overall is a good enough substitute. But that has been my review of Transformers Legacy United Deluxe Class Cyberverse Universe Slipstream. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on that bell, and comment your thoughts on this figure. And please check out my Let's Play channel, linked in the description and at the end of the video. I upload 3 videos every day of different games, but mainly Pokemon. And I'll see you guys in the next review. Bye!